Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the mountain. Well, today it's time to move the goats. With all of the stuff going on with the Harley here lately, I've not had a chance to move the goats, so I've been letting them go on field trips. As you can see, they're on a field trip today. They love just kind of going out, and then in the evenings, whenever I feed them, just put a little grain in their pen and they go right back. Also today, I finally got a brush for Eclipse, and she got a haircut this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look at that, guys. Look at all the fur. You can make some boots with the fur, with all of that. But spent about an hour out here with Eclipse. Me and her just kind of sitting there. She was loving the attention. Now she's sneezing because of all the hair, but she looks about 20 pounds lighter. Huh? Yeah. Eclipse, come here. Sit. 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 I know you're excited. Sit. Okay. A little spinning set. A little spinning set. Also got a drifting dreamer up here.
Morning, guys.
He needs Uber. And I need Uber. So we're gonna knock out moving the goats real quick so he can take Uber.
Time to get some progress going.
I told him I was moving the goats this morning. He's like, how about if I help you? I think he needs Uber pretty bad. And I was like, I'm never gonna turn down some free help. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take this whole section down and we're gonna run it that way. And then we're going to take that section and run it that way and then connect it in there and just keep working the goats all the way to where the hill starts going down. And then once they get this whole line cleared, we will move them that direction and come back this way. The whole goal is to clear out this section right here because I have some beautiful trees in this section right here. And I think once we park out up underneath, it's going to look really, really nice. I've already went over the game plan with him.
Game plan, check.
Goats are already out doing their thing. Eclipse is over there acting crazy. I really wish she would stay in the yard. I miss having her run around. She's got a lot of personality, but she loves being with the goats. Funny thing is while I was brushing her and hanging out with her, the goats kept coming checking on her and stuff like, what's going on, Eclipse? What is he doing?
Chanel kept walking up to her.
Yeah. The goats and Eclipse are best friends, and Eclipse is always concerned about what they got going on, and they're always concerned about what Eclipse has got going on. But enough talking. Let's go ahead and get after it, guys. Let's get Uber warmed up, and we'll start moving some fence. All right, guys, we got the first section moved. I tell you what, this is so much easier with 2 people. Doing this by myself, I've done it like 3 times by myself. It's a pain in the booyah, but having somebody be able to hold it while the other one kind of feeds it out makes all the difference in the world. If it was a big open pasture, it would be nothing to do it by yourself. It's easy. You just lay it out, stand it up, put it up. But going through all the briars and poison ivy and poison oak and all that, and those stickers, those vines, that right there is what messes you up. Every time I do this, I'm leaking blood by the end of it. So that's also why I'm wearing boots and pants. That, and also is danger noodle season.
Very much danger noodle.
Danger noodle, and that's some high grass. High grass. So now we're going to start moving this section over to probably about that pole right there, pretty close to where it's connected, honestly, and go that direction and see how far we can get. It'll kind of tell itself as we kind of do it. This section right here is going to be the one that's going to work out his arms a little bit. That netting gets pretty heavy when you got the whole thing on you. Oh, ask me how I know.
I remember from the first time.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and start pulling it up, and we'll get this one moved as well. What are y'all doing over there? The work's over there. It's hard to find good help these days, I tell you. Look, we've already done all of this without y'all. Where have you been? Where have you been? All right, guys, we're making some progress. Y'all missed it. I just carried a whole tree. Yeah, that was a thing.
Where were they? Were they hanging out with Tim from Ridgeway?
Yeah, they was over there not working. Look at this, guys. Sinkhole. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It used to be pretty small. Now it's getting bigger. I wonder if there's any dinosaurs down there.
No, but there might be some gold.
There might be some gold. That might be Al Capone's gold that I keep hearing about. Oh! You okay?
Yep.
Well, y'all come over here and knock the mic down.
Can't believe you would do that to me.
There's a stump there.
There's a stump right there.
It wouldn't be a day on the mountain without a drifter down.
We're gonna go ahead and call it that one and leave that one there.
Just don't fall in there.
Man.
Might be like one of those, that show that I've been watching, The Outer Range. The big hole opens up in the field and they go back through time.
Oh, I've been seeing the trailer for that.
I'm on like season 3 or something right now. Go ahead and stretch out a little bit more. That's no better.
Come on.
Come on. Y'all got to move with us now. We're moving and grooving. Move them!
Maybe set them down behind us. We can walk towards it.
Oh, y'all want to go on us moving in? Great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of those knotty kind of trees. Glad to see y'all in the work area. Spin you around. That boy got an eye on him.
Stiffening stick. Well, while Uncle David goes get the stiffening stick. Check this out. Lots of good green groceries for him to chew on. Oh yeah. And we didn't measure anything at all. He just said, I think this might be a good spot for it. And look how close we got. We did have to adjust the corner right here and bring it in. I'll tell you what, you couldn't have gotten no closer. Sure is some good weaving skills. You could probably make us a blanket.
At least a basket. My doohickey.
You can't get anything done without the doohickey.
They're like, what's going on? Well, we got the initial fence done. Now we're going to go over there to the other section that opens up, and we're going to get their shelter put in place, food and solar battery and all of that good stuff. Alright, so this will be the new place where they get fed, watered, all of that. It's only a little ways away from where it was at. That way the water hose don't have to go too much more. I believe I got enough slack for that. And it's also pretty close to their shelter. So what we're going to do is just pick this one up. This one up. This netting will get hung up on everything. That's why it makes it a lot easier to have two people.
It's almost like it's worse than fishing line.
Yeah. So now we can pick that up. We'll try to do it by hand. That'll be the fastest route. If not, we'll grab Uber and lift it up and put it in. But we're going to put the shelter right here in this area. It's a nice flat area, and they're only going to be here for 3 weeks total. After about 2 weeks, they just about got it bare, and then most of the time stuff here on the homestead and stuff gets going, so I have to let them out on field trips until I move them. And also I feed them hay every day too, so even if their spot's bare, they're still getting plenty of food, plenty of stuff. I like them to get green when I can, so when I'm out here working in the yard and stuff, I'll just let them out on a field trip, and they actually love it. It's they're always happy and jumping and playing and stuff when they get to go on a field trip. So let's get the thing moved. Did it get you?
Yeah. I watched it.
What are we hanging?
Okay, Brian.
Bulldoze my way through that. Let me know when we're past the fence.
We are past the fence.
Let's go a little bit more. Alright. Go down. Yep. A lot easier with two people. That's a nice level. What's happening there for them. And they'll clean that up in there pretty quickly. They got a little snack while they take a nap.
Ain't nothing like some breakfast in bed.
So we'll go ahead and get the barrel moved over here. You get the water, the hay, all of that stuff moved over here. Eclipse's food bowl. And then I'm gonna bring Uber in with the grapple. If this is, I think this is still on the ground. Yeah. Get this up out of the way and go ahead and put all of this stuff that's loose in this area up over there on the burn pile, because it's supposed to rain on Tuesday, next Tuesday here, so probably Monday I'm gonna set that joker to blaze and go ahead and get that clear, because we got a big project that's about to happen over there, so I need to get that burnt down, and I don't want to do it while it's real dry out here. Fire hazard, fire hazard. And as you can see, the goats are already over there starting to work on that area for me. Gotta love it, gotta love it. All right, let's get the stuff moved and then we'll grab Uber. Let's see if we can grab this with the water in it.
Is this a 10 pound? Or I mean a 10 gallon?
They work well. Oh yeah, it's ripped it.
Yeah. You got two of them.
Chief's like, what's going on?
She's like, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
I'm the man around here.
Dang, that's a dumb long centipede. That centipede's like 3 inches long.
That black barrel for some reason collects Daddy Long Legs. I think that's one time it was ball of Daddy Long Legs.
We did our garbage yesterday. And our garbage on all, well not 4 sides, but on 3 sides.
Right around covered.
So I kicked it and just like,
I went over here not paying attention, just grabbing like a whole hand.
and you know it ain't gonna hurt you, but it's tripping, man. Y'all got all of this green. Y'all want to run over here with the hay. Hey, look at.
You better be glad you're cute. Better be glad you're cute. Look at you. Messing up my hay.
What up, hey? What up, Sam? Is it true? Is it true? Yes, it's true. You're getting more green. So I said
Okay. Watch out. Watch out. Booty. See guys, even with all the green stuff around, they still want the hay. Here guys. Snip, ready? There you go. There you go, just for y'all. Who you in, huh? It's my hay. My hay. Gotta wrap it up. Gotta wrap it up. Chief, if you would have wrapped it up, we wouldn't have babies. All right, let's grab Uber.
Lunchtime's over. Back to work. So we've walked around a little bit, picked up all the longer limbs that were laying on the ground and put them all in one good pile right here so he could pick it up. Almost finished with the getting the limbs out of the way. And then he's got a little surprise coming. It's hitting the top of that pine, or the top of the cedar tree is hitting that pine tree. Push it in.
All right, guys. Uber needs something to drink. She's a little thirsty, and Mike's got some fuel down there at the landing for her, but we're pretty much done with Uber for this part. I just wanted to get the bigger stuff mainly. Pop's got me some electric shears. I'm gonna come in here and shear these little ones. These little ones are really hard to get with the grapple. They don't get the roots exactly. And once I get all of this smaller stuff up and Mike's done with Uber, I'll take Uber and push down these smaller ones right here, get these out of the way, and that'll give me enough room to get in here with lift and kind of level all of this out. And then grass should start growing for sure, because goat's been in here for a little while and have put a lot of poo-poo everywhere, so it should do good. The only thing left we got to do, we got to get the ground stake and get the solar hooked up. Solar is pretty much useless out here in the woods, guys, doing it like this. Those are good for out in fields and stuff like that, but you get no sun in here. So that's why I have the charger maintainer hooked up to it to keep the battery running whenever the generator's running. They're still out there on their field trip doing their thing. We're almost done. Let's get it. My doohickey's bent. She's grounded.
Boy, they know it. Bat, bat, bat. on, baby goats.
Go get your sister or your cousin.
Here comes the straggler.
Come on. She's an individual.
She's gonna be an independent woman.
She's like Coco. She's hard-headed.
Yeah.
She's like her mama. Come on.
No, no.
You're my little hard-headed one, huh? You escaped like your mama. You escaped like your mama. And you're an individual. Everybody else hangs out and you over there all by yourself. All by yourself. All right, Clips, your turn. Your turn. Set. Set. Good girl. Good girl, Yugi. Yugi, good girl. Whew.
A tree just fell over there.
Did it? All right, guys, everybody is happy, healthy. Gate set up, solar set up, water set up, food set up, hay set up. Goats are set up. They're over here eating the last of the pellets. And Eclipse is over there trying to find a weakness. Yep. That's what she's doing. Go ahead and turn the solar on. I do got to get a 50-foot extension cord to put in between to make up this distance. Well, guys, they definitely did a good job clearing out this corner. Once I get in here and do all the fine tuning, leveling, getting the smaller trees out of here, it's going to look real good. All right, the reason why I cut down this cedar right here, guys, is because I'll be doing a handrail in the loft area. And I felt like this was a good size cedar for the top and bottom rail. I think it's going to work out pretty good. I took Uber and did a little bit of de-lemon. I will break out the chainsaw, get all of these off, and then cut it in the sections that I need. And I'm probably going to throw it in the goat pen and let them strip the bark off of it because they are very good at it, guys. Check this out. They will get it all off nice and smooth. They like them some cedar bark, and I like the fact that they like it, so it's a win-win. All right, guys, well, I think that's gonna be about it. I'm glad y'all joined us for moving the goats. Cool little adventure. This guy needs to use Uber now. Make sure you go down to Drifting Dreamers 5 because he's about to tear the whole landing up right now.
Tear it down.
And I'm going to be moving into the cabin and getting things cleaned up. Getting ready for my mom and granddaughter to show up here later on this week. It's going to be an exciting week here on the mountain, guys. If you have not checked out my last video, we got the Harley. It is officially in my possession and ready to ride. Just got to finish getting my license. Working on that soon. All right, guys, until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.